Hey everyone, welcome back to Niko Vlogs. I am Niko. On my mind today, upcoming patch in Skyrim and Mass Effect 3 releases today. A lot of people were very excited about this. Got some responses to yesterday's question, which was what's your most anticipated game of this year? A lot of people responded with Mass Effect 3, so today's your lucky day. It's coming out. Congratulations. But not everyone shares your anticipation, or, they're being let down because their anticipations were so high. Metacritic is a place where a lot of gamers go to leave reviews and feedback about games, specifically, when they release. And although the site itself gave Mass Effect 3 a good rating, I know it was above an 8, I think it was a 9 something. The players, on the other hand, have had a completely different story. I'm going to touch back to that in just a second. I want to get the Skyrim news out of the way real quick. So some of you may have seen the 2012 keynote speech at DICE, and that was from Bethesda, and they reviewed a bunch of developer mods that could be implemented into Skyrim in the future. One of those was kill cams for ranged and magic users. Well, we have been updated that patch 1.5 will include this feature. So I'm really excited that they're using some of the developer mods from that keynote speech. If you haven't seen that, it shows a lot of awesome features that developers made that aren't included in the game. If you haven't seen it, check it out. So they're going to be implementing the kill cam for ranged and magic players, which is really cool because it was one of these mods. It actually excites me because I'm kind of hoping that they implement a couple more of the mods that are in that video. Some of them are really cool. Some are a little unrealistic, like, dragon mounts and stuff like that, and being able to fly. I mean, obviously they're never going to put those in the real game, but there are some useful ones. So check that out if you want to see what else they had in that video. So that's going to be in Skyrim Patch 1.5. Now let's get back to Mass Effect 3. A ton of people were really excited about this game, and it has, Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2 have drawn a huge fan base. And the thing that people liked most about that, a lot of it was with the dialogue. The dialogue was very interesting, it was funny, and you could, in the dialogue, you had most of the time 4 different responses that you could initiate. And one of the biggest complaints that I'm seeing about the new game is that your choices from the last game really don't play any effect on the current game. And that was something that the developers had mentioned, while it was in production, that you'd, port over your save file and it would incorporate some of those decisions into the new game. But players are basically saying, although they claim it has an effect, you actually see nothing regarding any of your previous choices in the other game. On top of that, now the dialogue only offers you 2 choices, and it's always a good and a bad. So it really simplifies the dialogue and dumbs down the experience. One reviewer actually went as far to say that if you love Call of Duty and if you love Halo and you are in general a first-person lover and you don't necessarily like RPGs, Mass Effect 3 is for you. And that is a serious insult to the Mass Effect 3 game, because he's basically saying that if you like RPGs, leave this thing alone, it's not made for you. Another commenter says that they basically tried to cater the game to this audience and this audience and this audience and this audience down here, and what they did was they created a general game that caters to everybody but really does not excel in any specific area. So I don't know, with all the hype and everything behind Mass Effect 3, now don't get me wrong, I haven't tried it yet personally, so I don't actually have my own opinions on it. This is just going based on a lot of reviews. And the reason why this caught my eye is because Metacritic had this upwards of a 9 out of 10, The combined total user rating for this game on Metacritic across all 3 systems, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, and has over 500 reviews, and the average rating is a 2.3 out of 10. So, I don't know, this game is really struggling to take off. So I really want to know what you guys think. If you've tried Mass Effect 3 today, give me your first impression. Let me know what you guys think. How does it compare to the old games, or how does it compare to what you were expecting? Hope you enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, remember to rate it and subscribe. As always, links to everything I talked about, and I'll see you tomorrow.